Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy Hair Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out how is the person on your mind currently feeling for you. So you have three options to choose from. For the first group, I have this cluster of pink stones. For group 2, this cluster of blue stones. And for group 3, this cluster of brown stones. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all three. Pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, if you guys chose the pink stones, first let's take a look at the overall current energy of your person versus you in this connection. So the card that came out for your person was horse, that says care for others and let them be free. And your energy right now is elephant, which says open yourself to true abundance. Okay, I can see that. Okay, firstly, a very specific message. Maybe you guys are co-parenting a child right now. So apart from that, your person's current energy in this connection seems to be very heavily focused on you. It's very clear over here that this person till date has a lot of care, a lot of concern for you. However, they seem to be very cautious, you can say, of how are you perceiving them or how are they coming across. It is quite possible that there could have been a time in this connection when they were more overpowering or when they were very dominating or when they were very controlling. So it's quite possible that right now they feel like I need to come up with different ways to show group 1 that I care for them and I do not want to overwhelm them or intimidate them by any gesture, by any action. So I need to really think it through. I can also see over here like how I see this imagery and then this unicorn sort of like just overlooking the whole thing. In case you are currently in a connection with someone, or even if you're not, I do feel like this person has their eyes on you. They do stalk you on social media, especially if you both are connected. They might be using third-party apps to view your stories, so maybe you're not able to find out about it. And just because they do not like your posts or just because they do not comment on your posts does not mean that they don't know what's up, all right? I also feel like your person believes / assumes that there is someone else in your life now who is taking away all of that care of yours and all of that energy of yours has basically been rerouted now to someone else. And as far as your energy in this connection is currently concerned, I see that you're not overly focused on this person at all. You seem to be doing pretty great in your life at the moment with open yourself to true abundance over here. I feel like very recently many good things have happened in your life. Maybe you got a new job, maybe you found your dream house, maybe you patched up with some lovely friend of yours, maybe you met with someone after a really long time, maybe you got a promotion, a salary hike, any of those things. But just in general, I see that you are trying to feel content, feel happy, make the best of what you have. And you are right now only focused on living life to the fullest. In fact, I feel like you are consciously taking steps towards your own happiness. You are prioritizing yourself. You might be investing a lot in self-care and things like that. So while on the one hand, they seem to be keeping an eye out on you, your focus is only on yourself, your friends, your family, things that are good for you, people that are good for you, people that are in your orbit. I don't think you're going anywhere outside for that extra bit of validation. You seem to be pretty satisfied with wherever you are right now and whatever it is that you're doing right now and whoever it is that you have around you right now, primarily your friends and family, of course. Okay, now let's see how are they currently feeling for you. So the cards that came out for it were disruption, round and round, and attachment. With attachment over here and this frustrated look on this man's face, I feel like your person has tried in the past to move on from you, but they've simply not been able to do that. And somewhere with round and round over here, it reminds me of a trip around the sun. So I feel like it's been, at least for a lot of you, it's been like a few years perhaps since this connection, went downhill. And I also feel like this person might have tried to date other people, to get attached to other people, but there is this bond, you can say, that they feel with you that they haven't been able to feel with anyone else. Also, with round and round over here, I feel like this connection has been going in cycles of either running and chasing, or mind games, or talking to each other, and then someone says something, the other person gets triggered, so things are not able to materialize. Can be anything. But they now seem to have come to a point wherein this pattern of going in circles is irritating them. They want to break out of it. Also, with disruption and attachment, I don't think that this person is in a very healthy environment. Whoever their friends are, whoever their family members are, I feel like those people are toxic. And your person, 9 out of 10 times, has to pretend to be someone that they're not, just to impress those people or just to get that validation, which is something that you don't do. And maybe that's why this person looks up to you. It's just that that is something that they aren't being able to do. So their current feelings towards you seem to be one of desperation to break out of this cycle of going in circles and nothing really materializing. Then there's that frustration as well, because it's like they want to come towards you, but they're not able to. There can be something that's holding them back. And when I see attachment over here and this mask, maybe the community that they belong to, or wherever it is that they come from, perhaps those people do not really approve of you or approve of this connection. And because your person is so conscious of their image and how are they coming across, maybe they're finding it difficult to choose between all of that and this connection. And that can also be something that's adding to this frustration over here. And somewhere with round and disruption, your person is also feeling like they're trying to ask themselves this question: is this connection over forever, or is there still a chance? Is there still something that I can work with, that I can, build again from? With round and round over here, and especially, I think of late, this person has been thinking about you obsessively, pretty much all the time. It's like you're living in their mind rent-free. If you've seen picker cards on this topic, whose mind are you living on rent-free? I might as well make a reading on that. Anyway, so a lot of the things might have matched with this person and your scenario with them. Somewhere with round and round, I'm also being told that this person feels like you are trying to get away from them. Because if you know of this, if you spin something really quickly, it tends to, take off. So sort of like that, they feel like you are trying to release yourself from this connection, whereas they are not able to do that. And that can also be something that is leading to this anger and frustration over here. Like, how is it that group 1 moved on from me so easily and I'm not able to move on from them? In fact, with disruption, attachment, and round sandwiching these two emotions, I think this person is very divided when it comes to moving on from you or staying in this connection. And that might also be a question that they keep on asking themselves a lot. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So we have the 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. They do want to reach out to you. They do want a reunion with you. But I feel like the reason why it all boils down to the whole, should I wait for them or should I move on? Should I get myself out of this connection or should I stay in this connection? Is this 7 of Swords' energy over here. There definitely has been something that they have hidden from you, some lies, some deception, which I don't think they have communicated to you, but of course, through the help of your psychic, or through some mutual friend of yours, perhaps, or maybe even through your own intuition, you might have guessed what that thing is. However, round and round and Seven of Swords tells me that whenever you try to ask this person about this particular issue, I don't think they ever gave you a clear answer. They either started gaslighting you, or maybe, like I said, like with round and round over here, they could have tried to create this medley of very confusing words wherein you simply didn't understand what the hell was it that they were trying to say. So let's say you ask them, is it true that you went behind my back and did this particular thing? And they could have just went in a totally different direction, a totally different tangent. But the bottom line is that they never answered the original question, which is whether or not they did that particular thing. That question mark still exists, and they're aware of it. They know that they haven't given answers to your questions. And of course, even though they haven't admitted to any of these things to you, they know what they've done, right? And I think that is creating a blockage over here right now. In fact, with this attachment can be to this past guilt of having deceived you as well, which might also be causing a blockage in this reunion now that they want with you. With Six of Cups over here, definitely they're missing you a lot. We'd already seen with round and round that they think about you quite often. I think with Eight of Wands over here and round, they do have all of these make-believe conversations with you. In their mind, they imagine these elaborate scenarios wherein they're sitting face to face across from you. They're talking to you, they're trying to figure out things with you. But none of that is actually happening in the 3D. Like, they think about talking to you, they come up with the screenplay and everything, but they're not directing the film. They're not actually taking any action towards you. And I think this guilty conscience is what is preventing them from doing so. And apart from that, another message that I'm hearing with the Six of Cups and Seven of Swords is that because they have been keeping an eye out on your social media and they have been taking note of the fact that you seem to be very happy, they are assuming that you might now be seeing someone else, you might now be in a relationship with someone else, but you are keeping that relationship secret. You haven't really revealed much about your partner on social media, but maybe there is someone there. So if that is true, should they even then reach out to you or not? Okay, Spirit's message for you, Group 1, is manifestation that says focus on a vision beyond yourself and your unicorn will help you. This to me looks like a vision board. So I'm sure most of you know what a vision board is. It's basically like this really nice collage of the things that you want, or the things that you want to be in your life. You can find amazing pictures on Pinterest and other places, and then you can use any collage making app to create those things, create a vision board, and then you can use that as a wallpaper for your lock screen or for your home screen, so that each time you see that, it kind of reiterates that message in your mind and it helps you manifest those things. So in the context of this connection, I feel like Spirit is saying that you can conveniently not bother yourself too much with this person and their ongoing shit, and you can just focus on, you are already doing that, so that is great. And I think manifestation is just something that can maybe boost this energy that you're in right now. So maybe a vision board, visualization, these methods of manifestation can help you attract even more abundance than what you have in your life right now and elevate the happiness that you're already existing. So according to Spirit, hands down, your focus is on yourself, which is great, and it needs to stay that way, not on this person, not on the past. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 2, if you guys chose the blue stones, first let's find out what is the overall current energy of your person in this connection versus yours. So your person's energy right now is Gray Squirrel that says find new ways of solving problems. And your energy right now is and, that says cooperate for the highest good of the community. All right. Whoever it is that you're asking about, group 2, I feel like right now they're scheming. They seem to be like scheming and plotting and trying to come up with some ways perhaps to get your attention on them, because your attention is not on them right now. You being in the energy of the and, I feel like right now you are very, very occupied with something big that's going on in your life. Now, this can be anything. This can be your pet project. This can be some increased work responsibilities at your job. This can be job hunting in case you're unemployed. This can be setting up your own business. This can be someone in your family getting married, so you're busy with all the shopping and arrangements and stuff. Basically, they're not on your mind. Unless and until, of course, you come across picker cards like this, perhaps, or maybe on Instagram or wherever. I don't think you're actively focused on them because there's so much else for you to worry about and to focus on right now. However, because you're in the energy of and, I don't think that whenever occasionally you do think of them, I don't think that there are any like ill intentions or grudges. It's almost as if you have moved on from all of that, like you have moved on from all the spite and the anger and the jealousy and the holding grudges and everything. It's like you've worked on yourself, you're working on your healing, you're focusing on other things, you're keeping yourself busy. So now it's like all these things such as, will they get karma, or I do not like them and I hope they rot in hell, things like that. You're above all of that. These things have become very petty for you. You don't really waste your time thinking about such things anymore. Your person, on the other hand, like I said, with gray squirrel's energy, all of this vacant space around them, which you're not occupying, they do not like that. They simply do not like the fact that your attention is not on them. Now, because this is the current energy, you might have noticed this, or you soon will, that this person has been trying to come up with different ways to get you out of your shell or to get you out of your cave. So maybe they have started playing mind games, or they soon will. Maybe they are taking help from your mutual friends to pass on cryptic messages to you. Maybe they're posting all of these weird stories on Instagram for you to see and decode. But I don't think you're doing any of that. In fact, you might be one of those people, group 2, who literally see stories like this. You don't even hold the screen to read whatever has been written. They, of course, might not have any knowledge of it. In fact, it's interesting how preoccupied they are with your thought right now and with the thought of getting some action from you. So that is something that they're heavily focusing on at the moment. I'm also feeling like this person has a tad bit of a God complex, you can say, wherein they feel as if they have all the brains and they have the capacity, or you can say they have what it takes to get people to do things for them, whatever it is that they want to. Maybe, yes, there are people around this person who dance to their tunes, but I don't think you are that person. Maybe, just maybe, in the past, even you used to dance to their tunes, but you definitely do not do that anymore, and that might be something that's pissing them off majorly. Okay, let's take a look at their current feelings now. So we have suffering in silence. Why? And man holding a coin. Oh, okay. Why isn't group 2 coming to me? I feel like I have everything that group 2 can ever dream of and can ever want from a person. So, and I'm like sitting here ready to give whatever it is that they want to them, but I want them to come and get it. You see, that is the problem over here. With suffering in silence, and this is actually irritating because, well, if group 2 means so much to you, and if group 2's silence or lack of action is bothering you so much, why the fuck aren't you doing anything about it? With man holding a coin over here, I feel like, and like I said, looking at this energy, this person seems to be someone who's extremely used to people coming to them instead of them having to take any efforts towards others. Whoever it is that they dated before you, whoever it is that they dated since you, I feel like all of them came to this person. You, however, with these question marks over here and this why over here, you turned out to be an exception. Maybe you did momentarily fall into their mind games and this trap of theirs, but now you don't. It's like you can see through them now. And that scares them, that intimidates them, that excites them. But man, oh man, the ego. With suffering in silence over here, and why I am not liking your person's energy with regards to suffering in silence and man holding a coin is, and especially when I look at this green over here, it's not that they don't have feelings for you. They do have feelings for you. But their feelings are very small in ratio compared to their attitude, compared to their ego, compared to their stubbornness. So they'd rather sit silently and wait for you to take some action towards them and scratch their brains, tear their hair out wondering why aren't you doing so, rather than coming forward and giving you this offer that they seem to be mighty proud of. With man holding a coin over here, maybe of late this person has been doing very well in their career. They've been making a lot of money, they've been making a lot of name for themselves, garnering a lot of fame and whatnot. And it is quite possible that when they shot up to fame or when they started making increased amounts of money, they could have sat back and like perhaps relaxed, and they could have thought that, oh, now group 2 will come to me on their own, or now group 2 will gravitate towards me on their own because look, I'm doing so well. Now I have everything that group 2 can ever want in a partner. I look good, I make good money, I'm stable and I'm whatnot. But you did no such thing. Despite all of their achievements, that did not impress you. You did not come back to them. You did not make a move towards them. And that is what's puzzling them right now. What is interesting about this person, irritating actually, is that they spend so much time trying to analyze other people instead of analyzing themselves. Why did group 2 do this? Why did group 2 do that? But they'll never do any introspection. They'll never try to figure out where it is that they're going wrong. What is it that they can do differently? So I think this misplaced curiosity is what's creating a hurdle in this connection. And of course, this stubbornness to just sit at one place and wait for you to come towards them instead of actually taking any action. I'm hearing tit for tat, and that is ridiculous, honestly. You're not taking any action towards them, so they're like, fine, then even I won't take any action towards group 2. But it's like they're missing the entire point of why you're not taking any action towards them. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Wheel of Fortune. Firstly, can I just say that this person is very, very, like, they think that they're very modest, but they're not. Maybe this is a rich kid, who knows, but I feel like ever since they started making their own money, or maybe in general they come from wealth, they think that they can get whatever it is that they want, whoever it is that they want. And you, like I said, have turned out to be a major, major exception. Now with why and the Hanged Man, definitely currently they're obsessing over why you're not taking any action towards them. But what's irritating is that with the Wheel of Fortune over here and the 7 of Pentacles, they're like, I'm going to give this some more time. I'm going to give this some more time. Maybe group 2 will finally break their silence. Maybe group 2 will finally come towards me, take some action towards me, talk to me, realize their mistake, ask me to take them back. So I'm just going to leave this all on fate, because I'm absolutely positive that this will happen. So there is this cockiness to your person that I don't like, and I'm sure you don't either. Because when you look at Seven of Pentacles over here with suffering and silence, and Seven of Pentacles talks all about patience. So the sad part about your person is that they'd rather wait and suffer, trying to pick their brains out, trying to figure out the reason behind your silence, rather than taking an action towards the change that they want to create in this connection. If you are so sure of the fact that you want to give commitment to group 2, well, then go ahead and do that, Why do you have to wait for them to come to you and then you will propose to them? If you like them so much, if you love them so much, ideally you should be the one taking steps towards them. And I think this is where the whole that God complex that I was mentioning earlier comes into picture, because they think so highly of themselves, group 2, this person of yours, that they think that they can, just wave a hand, do some gesture, and people will come running towards them and do things for them. I'm being told that this person has never been denied of anything, and this person has never denied themselves of anything either. They have always had enough money in their family and now on their own to buy whatever thing it is that they want. Unfortunately, the point that your person is missing is that people and things are different, cannot be treated in a similar manner, and just because you can buy things from money does not mean that you can buy people from money, especially in terms of love and deep-rooted romantic connections. And the kind of person that you are, group 2, no doubt all of this flamboyancy simply isn't appealing to you. Maybe somewhere it's because you've started doubting whether any of it is genuine or not, or maybe your perception towards this person might have shifted radically. Maybe earlier you used to get impressed by all of these things, but now you're like, okay, this person is so superficial and so full of themselves, I can't even. So your perception towards them, I feel like, has changed. Okay, Spirit's message for you, group 2, is invisibility, that says, take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. I think this message is very interesting because I feel like when you were associated with this person, when you used to hang out with this person, spend time with them, or whenever it is that you were dating them, I think they overshadowed you. You were always known because of them. Like, oh, okay, group 2 is their girlfriend or their boyfriend, like that. It's possible that you were finding it very difficult to establish your own identity because theirs was so grand. And the second message that I'm getting is that because of them, there were a lot of things that you wanted to do, but they did not let you do. For instance, maybe you got a very, very good job offer from somewhere, or you got the chance to study in the university of your dreams, but it was a tad bit away. And this person was like, oh, I already make so much money. I already have so much money. What's the need for you to go and earn? Or what's the need for you to go and study further? We'll have a comfortable life just on the basis of my money. Things like that. And I feel like ever since you've separated from this person, and now it makes sense why you're embodying the ant's energy, because ant is a very, very hard worker, as we all know, right? And I think somewhere, because you too want to make your own mark, you too want to create your own life, your own wealth, your own position in society and in front of your community or wherever. That is why you're working extra hard, going that extra mile to show people that you are so much more than just being someone's daughter, someone's wife, someone's sister, or whoever. And I think this is good. Spirit is encouraging this. If you're not doing this already, you most definitely should, because you do have gifts, you do have that talent, that potential that the world needs to see. So if you're already working towards it, great. If you're not, make sure you do so. And honestly, I would say don't even bother with this person once they stop being so full of themselves, and then they come towards you. Of course, then it would be on you what it is that you want to do with them. But for right now, great going and just focus on creating your own identity. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, if you guys chose the brown stones, first let's take a look at your person's versus yours overall energy in this connection. So your person's current energy right now is Parrot, that says listen intuitively to understand. And your energy right now in this connection is Raven, that says prepare for change. Now when I look at these parrots and then this raven, it's almost as if this raven is challenging these parrots. There is that fire in the raven's eyes. Talking about your person, they definitely are thinking about you a lot. They're thinking about getting physically intimate with you, cuddling with you, waking up next to you, talking to you. I think in general, group 3, you're someone who loves to talk. You're very talkative. You're a chatty person by nature. And you have a very interesting way of telling stories, sharing anecdotes. Maybe just like me, you too have a very animated style of talking, and that is something that this person really likes. And at the moment, something that they miss, because it's like you brought colors in their life, and now that you're gone, their life is feeling very dull, very boring without you. However, with listen intently to understand, I don't think they're taking any action towards you right now. But on the other hand, they are trying to figure out what's up with you, what's going on with you, what are your thoughts, what are your feelings about them. And the reason behind it with prepare for change over here is because there has been a drastic change in your energy towards them. And this is interesting because it's not that you have fundamentally changed who you are as a person. You're still talkative, you're still bubbly, you're still that little sprightly person that you are. But your energy towards them has become very serious, very, maybe occasionally you guys do talk, but now you talk to them very, like you keep it either strictly business, or you just talk to the point and things like that. You're basically not showing that much enthusiasm in talking to them like how you used to before. So what has caused that shift? What has caused that change? Why aren't you actively trying to talk to them like how you used to? Is a question that they've been asking themselves. In fact, I'm being told not just themselves, but also other people who are in that grapevine. So any mutual friends that you guys have, people who they know can give them information about you. So they've been asking around. They've been asking around about you. What's interesting about your energy, group 3, is that you almost seem to be, like I said, challenging this person that, okay, you want me, you want to talk to me, you make the first move, you initiate the conversation. I am done doing that. I'm not going to do that anymore. So it's almost as if, and I wouldn't be surprised, group 3, if you tell me that you've been deliberately throwing all of these baits, or if you've deliberately been putting up all of these cryptic stories to let them know that you know what they're up to, but you still wouldn't budge. So let's say that somewhere you got to know that they've been hanging around with a particular friend of yours whose name, for example's sake, let's say is Jake, okay? So you found out that they've been asking Jake about you. So the very next day, you post this story with you and Jake hanging out. And this is a direct message to your person that, look, you think I wouldn't find out? I will find out. In fact, I know everything that you've been doing behind my back. So there is that, it's such a fantastic energy. I wish I could put it better into words. Like right now, you have that streak of winning in your eyes. Okay, look, fucker, you've messed enough with my brains, with my time, with my feelings. It's my moment under the sun now. Now, I'm not implying that you've suddenly turned from a nice person into this really bad, horrible, mean person. No, that's not true. It's just that I would say that you have taken your power back. If I mean so much to you, if I mean so much to you that you're so curious about me, then you come and talk to me. Don't expect any of that nonsense from me anymore. Don't expect me to initiate conversations. Don't expect me to give you missed calls. That's not going to happen. I think somewhere this changed demeanor of yours is intimidating your person, for sure. Okay, let's take a look at your oracles now to find out how are they currently feeling for you. So we have foundation and achievements. Then we have orphaned and the sun. Yeah, I was right. With orphaned and the sun over here, this darkness over here, and then this light. That phrase that I had said earlier, that it's almost as if you've taken the colors out of their life, and without you, their life seems to be very dull and boring. That is true. That's so true. They're feeling very lonely without you. They're feeling very lost without you. And when I look at the sun and orphaned, you know how in ancient times when people did not have clocks and shit, so they would estimate time using the rays of the sun. You can still do that. So I feel like when you both were together, you used to give a lot of direction to this person. Now, I'm not saying that they did everything according to you, but definitely, whether it was important career decisions or shit related to their friends and family, you were always there to not only listen to them, but also to provide them with a lot of guidance. In fact, when you guys were together, they might have turned to you quite often for insight, for help, for guidance, like I said. And now that you're not around anymore, I don't think they have enough people to turn to in their hours of need. It's not that you're inaccessible. They know where you live, they have your number, they know all your social media handles. They're choosing not to reach out to you. And the kind of person that you are, Group 3, I don't think you will not help them if they ask for it. Even you know that. You wouldn't not help them if they ask you for help. But it's just something that they're choosing not to do. With foundation and achievements over here and the sun, I feel like they are realizing how important you are to them. But unfortunately, they're realizing this now that you're not an active part of their life anymore. It's one of those classic cases of you only know you love her when you let her go. I don't think they've let you go. It's possible over here with the sun that when you were with them, everything was going so great that there could have come a time in this connection, there could have come a point in this connection when they started taking you for granted, assuming that no matter what they say or what they do, you will stick around. And maybe something happened which like massively bummed you out, threw you off, and you could have, and maybe you realized, like I feel like this person has started taking me for granted. I feel like this person isn't respecting me or valuing me as much as I respect them and as much as I value them. So maybe I should pack my bags and leave because I'm not getting what I want from this connection. And it's only after you left that they realized what they had and what they lost. All because they were so... It's like they were living in this self-curated euphoria of sorts that, oh, we're doing great, everything is nice. They weren't seeing the problem. They weren't addressing the problem. And even if you did try to point out some things to them, I don't think they took those things seriously. In fact, there could have been instances wherein you maybe said to them, like, I did not like it when you spoke to me like that in front of your friends, or I did not like it when you did this, or I did not like it when you do that. And they could have simply shushed you, kissed you to get you to keep quiet, or said something like, oh, I was drunk, I didn't mean those things, how much I love you. But like I said, they did not really address that thing. And maybe there were just too many issues going on, getting piled up underneath the carpet because they'd just broom it. They wouldn't really address it. And then there came a point wherein the connection just tripped over that mountain of unaddressed issues. And that is when you decided to leave. And so now without you, they're feeling lonely, they're feeling sad, they're feeling confused, and they're missing the warmth that you gave to them. They're missing the insight, the help, the guidance, the joy that you gave to them. And with foundation and achievements over here, definitely this person thinks of you as marriage material. In fact, when you guys had first started going out, maybe you both did actively discuss marriage, kids, buying a house together, oh, we're going to settle in this particular city, this particular country, and all that shebang. They still have those dreams. They haven't replaced you with any other character in that dream. That dream still remains, but I mean, the lead actor, which is you, isn't around anymore, so that is bothering them. And the thing is that because you seem to be doing great, you seem to be doing happy, even though they're not happy without you, that is why they might be trying to figure you out, trying to ask around, trying to understand what's up with you. What is the reason for your happiness? Is it because you found someone else? Are you in a relationship with someone else right now? Have you moved on from them? And such. Okay. The tarot cards that came out for you are King of Wands, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles. This person still has that commitment mindset when it comes to group 3. And with the Star over here, they definitely do fantasize about you quite often. They dream about you a lot. They still think that your beauty, your persona, your character, your personality, everything is unmatched. This could have started out as a crush, and those initial giddy feelings, those butterflies when they look at your picture, those things, those feelings are still there. That passion is still there. That intent is still there. That focus towards just you is still there. I don't think there was ever a third party mix in this connection. This is a general reading, so maybe for some of you there was, but for most of you, I don't think that third party nonsense was ever an issue in this connection. Perhaps with the King of Wands over here, this person, without even realizing, had started to become very, very controlling, authoritative, dominating, my way or the highway. And there's only so much of it that you could tolerate. So now currently they still are, like I said, focused on you. They do dream about getting back together with you. They dream about offering you a commitment, offering you an apology, and you accepting it and coming back together with them. But the problem is that with the energy of the Star over here and all of this dreamy state that's going on, they don't know where you stand in this connection with them. Do you still like them? Do you still have feelings for them? Have you accepted somebody else's proposal? Are you in a committed relationship with someone else now? What's going on? Because the thing is that even though you are still accessible, because they, like I said, they still have your contact information and everything, they're not reaching out to you and you're not reaching out to them. And that is why maybe they have to do all of this asking around. They continue to remain as much in awe of you now as they used to be. Nothing about their core feelings towards you, nothing about their perception towards you has changed. It's just that I feel like with Ace of Pentacles and King of Wands, now your person is realizing, almost as if in hindsight, where they went wrong, what mistakes did they make in this connection, and they want that one shot to make things right. They want that one chance to make things right with you if you would give them that chance. I feel like with King of Wands over here, there's a very strong possibility of this person finally taking action towards you. In fact, for a lot of you, it's going to happen within a couple of months itself. So brace yourself for that. What you choose to do in this connection and with this person, of course, depends upon your free will, whether you want to give them a second chance or not. But currently, that is what they are thinking about. That is, you are heavily in their heart space, and in their head space, they're like, I want this. I want group 3 back in my life. I messed up. I fucked up. I cannot go and undo all of that, but I want to clear the slate and I want a brand new beginning with my person, and my person is group 3. Okay, Spirit's message for you, group 3, is soul purpose, that says act on your soul purpose today. This is interesting. I feel like Spirit is saying that when this person has to take action towards you, group 3, they will take action towards you. This does not mean that you should quit everything that you're doing, leave everything that you're doing, and just sit expectantly at the door waiting for this person to arrive. Instead, what you need to do is act on your soul purpose. If you already know what your soul purpose is, great. Otherwise, you can always find tons of readings on YouTube to help you out with this. I can even give you a reading if you'd like. But the moment you find out what makes your soul come alive and dance, and what it is that you feel that pull towards, that true calling of yours, you can say, it'll be best if you can focus your energy and your time on that thing, because it'll give you gratification, it'll give you satisfaction, it'll give you happiness, it'll make you feel proud of yourself. So yeah, eyes on the prize, eyes on your soul purpose. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it on in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.